was so fucking weird. There we go, holy shit. That was... Hold on. I want to make sure. I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah, that was so fucking weird. Okay, so while I, do the usual wait and everything like that, so, for those that are wondering, like, why I'm so, like, weirded out, confused and everything like that, is because, it's mainly because, like, I went to go live, and everything like that, and like the first time I did it, it seemed like nothing was working. Like, I didn't get Siri button up, I didn't get Siri bar, Stream Elements, go on, didn't get mobile dashboard, and then I go to look on my phone, through Twitch mobile app and everything like that, and it said that I wasn't live, and I was like, what the fuck, it literally had everything that you normally see, from like a PlayStation stream, right? Like you see the elapsed time, you see the on-air thing, and all that. But and then it's like, well, I was going to maybe like restart the stream or whatever. But it's like, oh, the game, but it's like, oh, the game, or not the game, but the stream, broadcast has stopped, and I had like some sort of like weird, thing going on with that, so. I guess that's probably what that's known for, RetroRealms Arcade. But yeah, it's like, I was getting ready, and everything like that, I had the go live button, nothing was working. It's like, well, as soon as I was about to restart my stream, it's like an error message. It's like, oh, broadcast stopped. And then it's like, okay, well, I'll try it again, and see what happens, and go from there. And hell, I was, letting it do the thing of like, oh, I want, just like, let all the, opening stuff play and everything, whatever. Anyway, so this is now past the 4-minute mark, and since, everything's finally done this business, which actually, give me a sec while I, do some checking. But yeah, so, now that everything's, done its main business and all that, I guess I'll go ahead and do my little intro. So, heyo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and yes, I know that I said I was going to be doing some Dead by Daylight, but actually, I said today I'm going to be playing some RetroRealms. Now you're probably wondering, like, what's the deal, Rumble? How come you're playing this instead of, Dead by Daylight like you said you were going to do? Well, for one, this is my channel, so I can do what I want, but mainly because of how I managed to basically, do everything within the current level with the Halted by Daylight tome and everything like that. I was like, well, I could take a little bit of a break, again, maybe like give DVD a little bit of a break or two on stream wise, and, bring something new to the table. And I was thinking to myself, like, well, what can I do? And then I remembered a post that I made on Discord, maybe the one that, like me and Alex, pretty much shared together and all that, but it was still Discord nonetheless and everything. And I was like, well, I remember the post I was thinking that I did was going to be like talking about playing this game on Sunday and everything like that. And I was like, well, maybe I can actually try and do that today. Just have something, just do something a little bit different, and all that. And so that's pretty much, why we're here. And funny enough, like, this is actually a game that, like, I didn't know a whole lot about, but I remember, like, I'm trying to remember, like, but I remember at one point in time, I think I was just looking on like my phone or whatever, and I saw this whole thing about like a game called RetroRealms, arcade and stuff like that. So I'm thinking to myself, like, so I saw the thing, and it showed a little something about Halloween and Ash vs. Evil Dead. And I was like, ooh, I'm digging this already, so so of course I had to figure out, like, if it's going to be on console or not, let alone being on PS4, because sometimes, there can be those, like, exclusivities, and shit like that. So I was like, okay, I'll, hopefully get this whenever I can and all that. And I was actually saving a good majority of my money that I got from my birthday, to get this game. Because the only thing I'd gotten beforehand, before like this game came out and everything like that, was I basically gotten some orc cells for Dead by Daylight, so that way I could both, like, get certain things, that I want, to get sooner rather than later, or, get stuff that, require more orc cells versus, like, iridescent shards and stuff like that. Especially, like, if I wanted to get the, stuff from, like, like premium stuff within the, within the rifts and everything. And I'd gotten the highest amount of orc cells that I could get, and everything like that, which did kind of cost me $100, but I'm not like too bummed. I'm not really bummed about it or anything like that, but it is what it is. So yeah, RetroRealms. I don't know how long this has been a thing, but like I just saw that there's gonna be like a Halloween / Evil Dead. A Halloween and an Evil Dead, kind of game, and all that, and I wanted to check it out, especially because, it's like the classic, retro style thing, so, yeah. So as you can see, Ash vs. Evil Dead, and also there's John Carpenter's Halloween. Now, I don't know for sure if, like, there's going to be anything more in the future, anything like that, but, because I'm pretty fucking new to this whole, game thing in general. I'm and all that, like, the whole RetroRealms stuff, but yeah, I did manage to get, both, because I think like, these were known to be, like, separate things that you can go, to buy, but I got I got pretty much like the equivalent of like the whole package. So I think it's like not only like I get both of these games, and also I get I don't know if I want to say it's like a little expansion for both of these things, because like because I remember excuse me. Because I remember like seeing there was a thing for like the like two female characters that represent that from their like respective realms, like you get, like for Halloween, you do a little thing with like, I think like Laurie Strode, and then over here you got the I don't know what the fuck her name is called. Although I don't know what her last name is, but her name is like Kelly, like the female character, you know, in here and all that. So so I figured, you know, what I would probably do is, you know, I'd probably would play this, you know, some if not the majority of the stream. If you know if everything you know might change, or if I get like game over or whatever, then I may play around with this or something. I don't know. So, but yeah, you know, this is at least you tried. Apparently, I got a trophy for just interacting with the door. All right, so let's try this. Copas International. Further front. Long screen. Oh, okay. I think I'm kind of remembering something now. So, I think like, I think like what you can do is I think like you can go to have like realms cross per se. And so like, so I think like what you can do is like say you can play as Ash Williams in like the Halloween thing, or you can go play like say Callie Maxwell, which didn't know that, but yeah, so. But I think I don't know if like if everything like carries over, like say if I complete the game as Michael and then maybe starts like like Laurie Strode or something like that. But I don't know, we'll play as Michael for right now. Okay, so 3 save slots. Secure enemies with pitchforks to carry. Secure enemies with the pitchfork to carry them to their doom. Okay. There's no personnel, security bridge, no wards, treat all limits with extreme caution. Multiple security personnel down. Repeat, multiple security personnel down. The chaos, the violence, soon the depravity of this world will echo that of my nightmare realm. In the midst of this mayhem, Michael Myers sleeps here, indolent and useless, locked up like a common psychopath. How pathetic. I've created countless monsters and realms across time and space, but I see something special within your depraved, evil soul. Fear and chaos empower me, so I've come to offer you a deal. Help me sow hatred and despair as my willing servant, and I shall free you from this wretched cell. Do you have a pact, Myers? I accept your silence as consent. The covenant is sealed. In case your feet become as cold as your heart, I need to be sure that you will comply. I obtained this trophy from your first kill on that Halloween night, 15 years ago. The tombstone of your poor sister, Judith. Help me bring this nightmare around to your world, and your sister's tombstone will be returned to you. Of course, I did not expect you to battle with only your bare hands. So I grant back to you your trusty knife from that faithful night, still sharp, still thirsty for blood. Now, final but very powerful gift, my newest conscript. It is but a fraction of the power I shall grant you upon the fulfillment of our pact. Use it to unleash my living nightmares upon this unworthy realm. Go forth and wreak havoc. Paint this world red in my name. Find alternate paths in the nightmare realm. Okay, so there's alternate paths that we can take if we go into the nightmare realm, huh? Ready? Okay, so X is jump, square is attack. Okay, you can use the control stick or D-pad, and circle apparently is to enter the nightmare realm. Jump towards a wall and hold right, then press. Okay, so these things are, I guess these things apparently worth money. I'm trying to think, it doesn't look like candy corns. Green syringes for health. Press circle to swap to the nightmare realm. Nurse equals pitchfork. Okay, so going into that, okay, so there's a bit of a limit to using that. Okay. Hold on. I'm dead. Level complete. Currency, tokens, health remaining, ammo. Okay, so... Okay, so with the candy corns, I guess, as currency, That's level 1 was Smith Grove Sanitarium. Now we're going to level 2. There can be balanced to kill multiple enemies. I'm trying to think of, I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm getting, like, the pitchforks and everything like that, but... Alright. Man, Michael's got him some hops. Absolute savagery. You were exceeding expectations, Myers. This madhouse has spiraled into utter chaos. Did you feel the nightmare realm bleeding through with each kill? While sacred river trails your bloody wake, Mr. F. Mr. F here has also served me well, giving 2 corpses for every one of yours. But perhaps he should be my champion instead of you. Mr. F is challenging you, Michael Myers, to one final fight in this insane asylum. Now who will deliver the final blow? Well then, may the best maniac win. Mr. F. Damn it. Damn it. I'm gonna have, this is probably gonna take a bit of this is probably gonna be a bit of a doozy. Oh, so that's what okay, so that's triangle. That's what triangle does. Okay. Okay, I'm putting. Yeah. Damn it! God damn it. There we go. Level complete. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be quite a challenge for sure. Psychiatric breakouts. Right, crushes the ground and anything between him and it with a terrifying force. Alright. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's saying that it's like there's like what, 10 levels to play in, and then like you're able to do something a little different there. Mars is invisible during his invincible during his shadow step. Okay. Hey! Huh. I wonder if I can like do a thing where it's like I switch between reality and like the Shadow Realm thing. And if like I go like grind, if I go like grind those candy corns, for currency. Oh. Damn it. Took little circles back and forth until I did get just to read that game. There's a part of me that wants to randomly go down here. Never mind. There's like that random part of me like wanted to like randomly just go down the holes, because maybe there's there's like some secret stuff. But yeah, I don't think that is the case. And I guess another reason why I was thinking that, and this is this is just like my 2 cents, whatever. But like, I guess one reason, like another reason why is because of the, because of the coloring of the walls. Yeah, and yeah, I'm more than likely gonna be like dying quite a bit as I, slowly but surely try to learn this game. Alright. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so another little thing. You can only carry one type of you can only carry one type of ammo thing, at a time. If you can only have one thing really. So like the sickle. If you want the sickle, that's the only thing you can keep, but you can't both, like, if you want both pitchfork, you have to swap them out, so it's like, so I guess it's kind of like, know your side weapon, and what you want. Damn it. Ah, the fucking... I'm dead. Guns for big cash rewards. Well, son of a bitch. God damn it. Like, holy shit. I was trying to like fucking get her. God damn it! Get out of here. Remember. Fuck. God damn it, I need like the fucking, you know what, just kill me. Like I need the fucking, you know, like side weaponry. Ow. And of course I'm dead because I get knocked off. God damn it. Well, at least I can clear the level. Excuse me. I will say this though, okay? Like I know I'm probably like about like an hour in or whatever, but I will say like I am digging this game so far. Like, I really am. I'm digging it. I'm looking forward to trying more. Maybe playing with other characters, and like in this realm, and and then some, like and yeah, I can definitely see like it's gonna be like a little bit tricky, especially because how like platforming and dealing with certain types of enemies are and things like that, especially being able to like fucking use the nightmare realm thing in order to find like secret areas, and also have to deal with those kind of enemies and shit like that. Old secrets of the shapes move list. Yes, I know. Oh, you fucking bastard. God damn it. Ow. I still get smacked. Oh, this area. Conveyor belts. How am I supposed to get over here? There we go. Oh my goodness. Alright, I want to check something real quick. Okay. Don't pet burning dogs, obviously. Oh. Apparently I got 6. Oh, that's cool. Banish those things that I've unlocked. Study up. The Dark Realm. Ash vs. Evil Dead. introduction to Boss Team Games. Okay. Games, learn how the development team was influenced by horror movies. Listen to how the game's music composer wrote John Carpenter's iconic movie theme. Goes on, Tarnic Overlord speaks about the role, the movie history. Yeah, well, let's
The founder of Boss Team Games,
Be
he's
Kind,
had his hand in
Rewind.
film for decades, and most of those films have been horror. And there's a space in the horror genre that's kind of untouched in a way. So the goal for Boss Team Games, we want to do horror. We want to be the company that people look at and go, oh, they just announced X, Y, and Z horror games. That they're a brand that I can trust to build on the franchises that exist, my favorite franchises, and give me what I want as a fan. And we think that doing the pixel art gives us a way to pull in a broader audience, not just the hardcore horror fan. We can pull in the gamer, we can pull in the pixel art gamer, and we can have a lot of fun. And I think that that's really why this came together in a way that's working so well. And hopefully everyone gets to experience that, because playing it every day and seeing what we're doing and looking at what we're building by bringing these two IP together and what we can do in the future with other IP, it's crazy how cool it can be.
Okay. Favorite horror movies.
My favorite horror movie is one I actually recently saw. I think I have to give it to The Void. It's just so cool. Like, it's so creepy.
Ooh, that's a big one. Do we consider Jaws a horror movie? I had a friend who father was living in Utah as a college student when that movie came out. And he went to go turn on his car after seeing the movie, and there was a cat like hiding underneath the engine effectively. Scared the holy crap out of him. He actually like got out of the car and like sat in a corner basically to like wait out like the stress of the movie effectively put on him. So that's probably my go-to horror experience from like youth. So that's what scarred me as a child and then carried me to my teenage years of loving it.
Favorite horror movie, probably The Fourth Kind. It's an alien abduction kind of horror mockumentary kind of thing. I guess a lot of the kind of based on a true story, supposedly kind of stories also. Like I really liked the like Paranormal Activity films, a lot of the like Exorcist, etc.
Huh. Okay. You suppose Robsoft's movie theme.
My name is Megan McDuffie, and what I do is compose music and music produce. It was actually pretty challenging to keep a consistent sort of driving, dancey rhythm with John Carpenter's original theme, which is in 5/4 time, which is not typically a dance beat. Like, it usually feels pretty asymmetrical. So I also kind of tried to play around with it, not verbatim. So, like, I would start playing that theme, and then it kind of does something else, like just like hinting to it in certain places, but then sort of bringing a modern production style to it. It's been a really fun, like, melding of worlds.
Okay. So Andronic Overlord speaks about the role played in horror movie history.
So my first experience
The
with
inside
anything
scoop.
horror related was I was in the movie The Changeling with George C. Scott. I hadn't actually seen any horror films then because I was only 9 years old, and I somehow got cast as Joseph Carmichael. All of my scenes were underwater. I was submerged in water throughout the entire production. One of the scenes they actually lit the set on fire, so even the production itself was pretty terrifying. And then I had to practice in the bathtub in the hotel room because it's really hard to make bubbles not come out of your nose, but you don't look dead if bubbles are coming out. So I had to practice like not inhaling enough to drown, but also not letting bubbles out. But it was, it was fun.
Huh. Okay. So I guess it's just these four video, these four, things. I know that's how low I want to look down. Hold on. Okay, so... Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is like I kind of want to oh gosh. Well, oh my gosh, I wish okay, hear me out. Part of me wants to just try some characters just a little bit. But on the other hand, it's like, cause I'm kind of wanting see what kind of stuff they can do. Like maybe do the tutorial or something like that. Even though I'm probably gonna forget it at one point in time. But possibly become a super player. I wonder if it's gonna be in the same area, or if it's gonna be in a completely different place now. And if I'm playing as Laurie Strode. So apparently we get brought into this world. Am I going crazy? Who the heck are you? I just fought that freak in the mask and now I'm in the asylum? Welcome to your nightmare. And I'm its overlord. What the hell is happening? Yes, the fear. Your screams are delicious. This time we will try corrupting an innocent. Corrupting an innocent? Yep, I'm crazy. Throw away the key. It was nearly mine since there are my pawns finally surrender to your nightmare. Surrender? Why would I surrender to you? I didn't surrender to that maniac. I have ways of making you. Tommy! Not much of a babysitter, are you? I will look after Thomas for the time being. Surrender to me and I'll free him. What if I freed him myself? All I need is these knitting needles to take him back. Quite resourceful. Here, take this gift as well. This is the power of darkness. Use my eye to see what I planned for your world. Remember to save Thomas. Should you fail, then you should remain here as my ward. No, I can't let that happen. Then go forth and wreak havoc, or give in to despair. Can't leave Tommy with that psycho. Okay. I gotta do. Okay, so my guess is that the Miami play is like Michael, Lori, probably even like Ash and Kelly. It seems like it's going to be kind of like the same levels, like same levels of stuff, and still having been able to like traverse to the nightmare realm and things like that. And apparently it's like each one of them, each one's going to have like specific little things that that they're trying to fight for and things like that. So like we saw with Michael. He was trying to do like the thing with it was like his sister Judith or something like that. And for Lori, because I'll admit, like I haven't really watched like the Halloween movies. Like I knew them being a thing, and I kind of knew like some bits and pieces from Dead by Daylight, because Myers and Lori are both in there along with Ash as well. I mean, even though Kelly is not involved in DVD, but like 3 of the 4 are, so Lily walks off the ground, she can jump back to safety with a double jump. Oh, so she can double jump? Sting, Hop, Knee Dasher. Okay, so she had different pickups. So she doesn't do like a charge thing like Myers does. Okay, so sodas for health. Presence equals knives. Fueled by the fury of losing her father to the evil powers of the Necronomicon, Kelly and the next Mighty Step Checker teams up with Ash to kick some dead ass. Let's see what let's check her out a little bit. And I'll check out Ash, and then we'll probably, we might go from there or something. I don't know. Ah, damn. Where am I now? What jackass brought me here? Welcome back to my nightmare, Miss Maxwell. I should have known. You can't let go of the fact that I kicked your butt last time. You may have defeated me last time, but history does not always repeat itself. In fact, I summoned you back because you so must promise, unlike your friend Ashley. Promise? I'll make you a promise. I promise to kick your ass. Please, let's not play games, Miss Maxwell. I know you better than you know yourself. Hey, stop playing ping pong with my mother's soul. The person who raised you to be the woman you are today, and who tried to murder your friends. You want to rescue her? She's my mother. Okay then, let's see if your mother prepared you to survive this next nightmare. What an idiot, dropping his eyeball again. Well, it helped before, couldn't hurt now. Okay, so now we know her little, like, end goal thing, per se. Okay, so our charged attack is basically an AK or M16. Okay, so coins is cash. That's health. I don't probably, like, see what the weapon, just like the weapon things are, but I kind of just want to, like, get like a little bit of a taste per se. Okay, this might be a bit of a short stream today. Not that there's anything wrong. It's just, for one, like, well, I mean, I'm kind of like, I'm kind of like a little like, I'm not gonna go sleep like right away or anything like that after the stream, but. Okay. Assos and massive forest, it will pierce through multiple enemies. Okay. Kandarian. Huh? What? Where am I? Must have been some wild night. Haven't you had enough, Ashley? Ugh, not you again. What a buzzkill. Look, Peaches. I didn't choose to crash this party, but if I'm to save the world one more time, I'm ready to rock and roll. Ah, I do so admire your spunk, thinking you can defeat me again. But again, you'll have to do it without this. A battle between your wits and my awesome evilness. Awesome is my middle name. No, Jonah's your middle name. I'm all knowing, remember? What the heck? Seems to be all knowing and powerful when you clearly have dropped the eyeball? Come to Daddy and let's vanquish some evil. Okay. Cash is cash. And whatever that drink is apparently my health refill. These boxes. Oops. I think it's an arcade games purchase memorabilia in the gallery. Ew. So that's what that is. Alright. Alright, so yeah, I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, I think I'm going to definitely call it here for tonight. But I hope everyone has enjoyed, the debut of this game. I'm really I'm really liking it so far. I know it is definitely challenging, but that's kind of how. But that's what I also like, how a lot of the retro games and stuff like this are, especially like when you have like the platforming, and all that just jazz. But I'm really looking forward to it and everything. I will probably be doing a thing at least where like I play the Halloween stuff first. I'm gonna start things off with as Michael, and then probably next time, and then probably like more like another playthrough, I'll play as Laurie Strode, and then I don't know for sure because I know I could vote to like just delete one thing maybe, and then make a new save, but I'll probably if I can remember to do it, I might make a random ass little like poll thing, maybe like on Twitter or something. Be like, hey, do you guys want to see me play as Ash Williams in Halloween, or do you want me to play as Kelly Maxwell, and stuff like that. And then, once we get to like Ash vs Evil Dead, then I'll probably do a thing like where I play as Ash first, then Kelly Maxwell second, and then maybe do like a vote toss up between like playing as Myers or Laurie in that realm. But yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream and everything like that. I do apologize if this may be a little bit shorter than normal. Just kind of just like a little debut type thing, just to kind of like. Pretty much just kind of like see what this game was about and everything like that. And like I said, I'm liking it so far. I'm really looking forward, to playing more of it and everything. Also, I just noticed that the lighting on my controller is like changing different colors. I guess that's kind of like maybe a theme that's going or something. I don't know. But yeah. We are going to try and raid someone. I might have an idea or two as to who I want to try and raid, but, we'll see what happens, I guess. But yeah, let's, I'll do that. Morgan. Oh, well, I was gonna say maybe D-Love, but I know he said he's gonna probably like do a bit of a shorter stream today. Oh yeah, Hex. That's the dude who likes to has the Dwight. curiouser and curiouser. What the fuck? Okay. I look on my phone and I see myself on like the lives channel thing. Like, oh my gosh, that made it on the front page. Yeah, Lieutenant Scooby. Huh. See if I can read this. Oh, they haven't been live for that long, so that's cool. Well, let's see. Let me think about this for a little bit. Okay, he's not been live for too long either. Around 35 minutes. Choices. Oh, goddamn. Okay, you know what? I think what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna try and see if I can raise into Lieutenant Scooby or LT Scooby. Because well, oh my god, all these fucking choices. Alright, how long you been live for? Alright, you know what? Screw it. I think he's apparently, I guess, like Onyx there, you know, hanging around or whatever. And okay, here's what I want to do. This is the final thing. So, whenever me and Onyx were doing our little special Elden Ring stream together, you know, and everything, he was wanting to do a double raid to this person by the name of Miss Ladybone. Now, I can't remember 100% for sure because you know it kind of like, you know, it was like a hit or miss type of thing, but I believe Miss Ladybone was originally from. I believe she was a thing that, like, I don't know if, like, she was someone that is in Miss Metal's community, or someone that Miss Metal herself is rated, or something. I don't really know. Like, I have a little to no clue. But I do remember the last time, like, you know, we were going to try and raid into her. She apparently was ending stream, so we didn't really get a chance, you know, to do the thing. So we're gonna go right into her. She's currently playing Dead by Daylight and everything like that. You know, go say hi and everything, cause why not? But yeah, again, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream and everything like that. And my next planned stream, if everything goes well, will hopefully be tomorrow, aka Saturday. Which will be another installment of Shoot 'em Up Saturday. I'm gonna be doing more Doom 64 for Doom 2. You know, maybe try and finish that, you know, that thing up. And then probably on Sunday, either might be more Dead by Daylight, or it might be the start of Bendy and the Dark Revival. I'm not 100% sure. But, you know, I'm wanting to, yeah, I'm wanting to, you know, try and, you know, do one of the two, because, I don't know exactly, because I don't know exactly as to when the next Haunted by Daylight, excuse me. I don't know when the next level of the Haunted by Daylight tome is going to be opening up, so I have to kind of, you know, maybe look at that. But I don't know, you know, kind of like it depends on my mood. But until the next stream and everything like that, though, as always, if you guys enjoy what you saw today, and you're watching this on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Robot Maniac today. If you want to follow me anywhere else online, you can check out my YouTube channel, give it a sub, and all the usual good stuff. And you know, if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so as well at Mr. Rumble Roses. I also do have a Blue Sky account. I haven't really posted much on there yet, but you know, if you want to do the alternative, then you know, there you go. But yeah, we're gonna go see if we can do the raid, which we can. Alright, so until I see you guys in the next video or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and I hope you'll have a good week or weekend. Excuse me.